waiting in line to get gasoline because the dollar's collapsed. That's what's coming.
Yeah. Well,
but Maria,
I got to push back on this. What currency am I going to go in if not the dollar? What do I want to go?
There are a lot of other currencies, but you could just have real money, Maria. You can own some gold because the central banks can't print that. But there are a lot of other currencies that are in better shape. Go ahead.
What if I get caught in the largest sell-off in 30 years, like what happened just a couple of weeks ago?
Look where gold is, 1,500. It's gone from under 300. Have you ever seen a bull market that didn't have a correction? Why don't you buy this dip? Don't worry about all this media talking about the crash in the gold market. The gold market is in a much bigger bull market than the stock market, and I think a few years from now the Dow is going to be at a much lower level relative to gold than it is today by far. Back in 2000, the Dow was 40 ounces of gold. Now it's only about 10. It's been, it's going a lot lower.
I got you. I hear you. By the way, I don't know that it's media hype. It actually happened. I mean, gold plummeted just a couple of weeks ago. It was the worst day in 30 years. So it's not just media hype.
So
it's actually happened. Final word.
It went down, but look how much it went up, and look where it still is. Meanwhile, it's gone up over $100, $120 an ounce since then. Are you covering that?
I know. Gold versus dividend-paying securities. Gold versus dividend-paying securities that are gaining from the growth in hotspots outside the U.S.
It's not gold versus stocks, too. It's gold versus the dollar. The dollar doesn't pay any dividends. Put it in the bank. What do you get? Nothing.
Bottom line, I'm looking for alternatives to owning stocks. I can't find many. You've got the last word, Michael Farr.
Well, you can own foreign stocks. It's not as dangerous. We own a lot of them.
Maria, in 1997, in November, Alan Greenspan, when the Dow was 6,000, said irrational exuberance at 6,000. 8 months later, we were at 8,000. Now, I don't think Greenspan was wrong, but he was off by 33% in terms of a market move in 8 months. If you can't predict these things, you've got to be very careful about calling market tops when you get this much momentum behind this much money in motion.
I'm not calling a market top, but I think the market was irrational. It just got even more irrational, and it's a lot more irrational today if people think that the strength of the stock market indicates anything other than inflation. That's all this is. It's a debasement of money, and people are buying stocks to get out of cash.
When he said irrational exuberance, PEs were much higher than where they are right now. I recognize the market's much higher, but you're talking about a 14 PE. We got to continue this next time, guys. Thank you so much.
Where are those earnings coming from?
Maria.
A lot of companies are borrowing money cheap and buying back their stock. That's not real earnings.
That I agree with. Thank you so much.
And they have a lot of debt. Corporations have a lot of debt. When interest rates go up, it's not going to be a pretty picture.
Too, Peter.
$3.6 trillion in cash. They
borrowed to get it. And a lot of that cash is offshore. They can't bring it home. The taxes are too high.
Gentlemen, thank you.